The college football playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to Waco, Texas, and McLean Stadium, the home of the Baylor Bears. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Baylor Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the Baylor Bears offense trots out there to open this game. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving core that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively, but they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose this secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays?
And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Back in motion now. Looking downfield. It's Robertson. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
But the play loses yardage. A very tough 2nd down coming up now. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out.
You thought you had it. You thought you had it.
2nd down after that previous play. And the quarterback keeps it here. Fighting off the defender. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. This one is dropped. No one around him. He couldn't make the catch. Incomplete.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
Bounce right at the 3-yard line and into the end zone for a touchback. So the Hurricanes offense gets their first crack now. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men who are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for.
They're going to run it here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Looking to throw. It's Beck. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
The Hurricanes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Here's the second down play. And he'll set up to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Joseph. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
Big conversion there on third down to the receiver. Quarterbacks love a guy that they can depend on in these kind of situations.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's got the first down and still motoring. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Ball handed off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Looking to throw it on third and very long. That's reeled in. It's Johnson. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not much on the return. Tackled at the set. But a big interception for this defense.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Looking downfield, it's Robertson. Grab down the middle, it's Washington. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Second down after that completion. They'll run it from the gun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He finds the running back in the flat. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a third down.
Dropping back, it's Beck. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Canes will line up to kick it away. This will be the first punt tonight for this offense. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. On first and 10, looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First down, looking to throw the ball. Deep ball falling away. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice job by the receiver of selling this route to the outside. Created enough space back to the inside. And there's the timing again between the quarterback and the receiver, giving him a chance to come up with some yards.
That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Oh, he spins free! And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Looking to pass. It's Robertson. Finds his man. It's Brown. Tackled quickly after the catch, but the ball moves all the way to the 30.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. We reach the end of a scoreless first quarter. The defenses are in charge as these teams pursue a national championship. We'll see if these offenses can find a spark, get a rhythm going in the second quarter of this playoff game. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Breaks free. Grab down the middle. It's Washington. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
On this drive, they're 2 for 2 on third down, but this time they need 9 yards. QB decides to keep it here. First out and more. He's still running. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
Hey, really good execution here by this quarterback. Good job on this pitch. Pick up a bunch of yards. Just not quite enough for the first down. Big decision. Can't wait to see what they do here on fourth down.
First and goal. They'll try to run it in. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. So from the 9-yard line, it's second and goal.
42 Spider.
Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big third down coming up.
And they punch it in. Third and goal on the 12th play of this drive. Here's the option play. The back's got it on the pitch. Touchdown, Bears, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Well, that's great execution and a touchdown here for the offense. How about the poor defense? They take away the dive, they take away the quarterback, they think they have everything defended, and then he pitches it out on his last option, and they don't have anybody there to stop him from scoring a touchdown.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. To the air. It's back. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Grab down the middle. It's Daniels. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
And the defense smothers him for no gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense getting set. It's second down. It's a keeper. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Back to throw. It's Beck. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
He shreds the tackle. So back-to-back plays, nowhere to run. This defense all over their running back so far. Perfect 2 for 2 on third downs this drive, but they'll need 10 yards here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pulls it in. It's Daniels. Brought down, but not before he picks up the first down. Nice gain.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback, and it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And the Canes hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Run down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Hey, I know it's only the first half, but let's face it, Chris. You've come this far. This is a playoff game. When you get inside a 10-yard line, you can't settle for field goals. You need touchdowns. Let's see if they're able to come up with it here.
Third and goal, looking to throw for it. Looking for 6. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a flag. Will it keep the drive alive? So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. Makes it look easy.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So here comes the Baylor offense out of the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid, right down for a touchdown. From the shotgun, handoff inside. He shreds the tackle. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. They pick up the first on the ground. Stuffed on 3rd for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. They'll kick it away here. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. Scanning the field. It's Beck. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. It's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this. This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. With the catch, it's Johnson. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught quickly. And they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. They'll hand it off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
That gain moves the ball to the 17, 1st down. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quick throw over the middle, and it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Oh, that is a tough drop for the offense. This tight end is normally very reliable as an option down here in the red zone. And if the quarterback can't depend on him in these situations, it can really limit what you can do as an offense.
And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. the offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. Fights off a defender. The gain moves the ball to the 34. Getting set. Here's second down. And he's got it again. Past the 45. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. A completion sets up a second down play. They're going to run it. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Canes churn out another first down. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds...
Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Less than a yard to go here on fourth down. The offense is going to go for it. Quick throw to the right, looking for the first down. Brought down, but it's passed.
This crowd is trying to make a difference in this football game and cheering on their defense, and that play right there will make everybody take a seat. What a great job of converting here.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Caught, completion. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And there's the handoff. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people...
Touchdown, Miami. And they jump on top here in the second half. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution in that drive, Kirk?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he fields it inside the 15. Brought down at the 29. That's where we'll start the drive. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Off the play fake, looking to throw. taking a shot deep down the right side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Scanning the field. It's Robertson. On the move now. Looks like he's going to run it. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. Will line up to punt it away. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
The back's got it. Running through the tackle. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Breaks loose at the 40. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
The offense takes a big shot here downfield. I thought they may have a chance, but the defender makes an unbelievable play to get a hand on the ball and knock it away.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Back to pass. It's Beck. The pass is intercepted. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Powers through. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, this defense just flies to the football. So gap sound up front with a defensive line and linebackers coming downhill. Safeties involved. One of the best run defenses in college football.
Catch made over the middle. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done. High completion sets up an important third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
The Bears will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking to scramble. Running with purpose. The senior calls his own number. Picks up the first down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, He sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down play coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. He hands it off from the gun. Showed off the stiff arm. Picked up a pretty good game.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Looking to throw. It's Robertson. He's running out of time here. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on... But the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
The field goal is good. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Off the play fake. Look at it pass it. Quick throw to his receiver. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Incomplete for a third straight play.
Boy, this is all about... defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. To throw, it's Robertson. Looking right, this one caught. They make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up for the first down at the 47. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. Incompletion on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. And the back now goes in motion. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
Handoff here from the shotgun. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. And the Bears with 1st and 10 here. The running back here on a direct snap. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6.
Boy, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. And a handoff as they run the counter play. Well, the back has been busy, but very little to show for it tonight. That defense has been all over the running game.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Nothing on 1st down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Play action fake, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
So they get stopped trying to run the ball on 1st and goal. Now they take a sack here on 2nd down. The offensive coordinator's got to find a way to flip the script on this defensive coordinator because right now the defense seems to have the upper hand.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. So out comes the field goal unit, one of the biggest moments in this kicker's life. He made it. 3 points on the board. And the game now tied here in the final quarter. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And here's the handoff. They stop him right at the 24.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
1st down and 10. To throw, it's back. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down. Offense moving closer to the line of gain after that catch. Can he get there on the ground? He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring... Fourth and short.
Gosh, some line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Punt lands at the 6, but heads into the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. It's another deep shot. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. The Bears will line up to boot it away. And he'll come out for his 5th punt of the night. And that sets up a return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. Second down play coming up for this offense. Back to pass. It's Beck. Bringing pressure. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
What a huge third down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to throw here. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. They get him down. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
The Hurricanes will line up to punt it away.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there, but give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
The drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. And now the handoff. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Loose football. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Boy, when you're running your quote-unquote 4-minute offense, it's a combination of working the clock and getting productive yards. They were doing that. And then to end it with a fumble just ruins that opportunity. Now you give your opponent a chance to not just get the recovery, but a chance to go down and win the game.
And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Going to hand this off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. Boy, 3rd down and short, they decide to throw the football. Roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
Inside the 35. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. The Hurricanes will send their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. And the ball rolls dead. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
The clock is stopped, and we have just 2 minutes to play in this game now. 2nd down after that previous play. Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Wilson. Breaks free with room to run. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. To throw, it's Robertson. QB to the tight end for a completion. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Pressure on late in this playoff game. Down 3, they've got to make something happen right here. A screen to the wide receiver. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. It comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? The receiver grabs it. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the 1st.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? That ball snagged for a completion. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. It comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Dropping back. It's Beck. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down, but not before gaining 1st down yardage to the 22.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Caught over the middle. It's Joseph. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. And a timeout taken by the offense. 18 seconds on the clock. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Defense is coming after him. Oh, and he can't quite. And that would have sealed the victory. Does bring up 3rd down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the fourth quarter? Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Ball carrier wrapped up, brought down. In these playoff games, it's win or go home. So one side can continue to dream about the national championship. The other side suddenly, Kirk, their season is over, but it's been a good ride.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing. It's easy to focus on the team that advances, and they should be happy, obviously. They had a great year. They're going to continue to go on. But the team that comes up a little bit short, you can see the emotion down on the field right now. They put so much into this year. Hopefully they'll be able to learn